Good morning, Kevin here. Where am I today? Well, it's a Kevins Rambles walk, and it is being led by my friend Mark English. Where's Mark? He's here. He's here. Here's Mark. Here's Mark. So Mark, hello Mark. Mark's going to be leading this walk today. There's 8 of us, I think.
8 of us, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great. But I do like the locations you pick, because let me just show you. The Royal Oak pub is right by where we've all parked. So This is perfect.
So lunch in there later.
So this is going to be a circular walk.
Circular walk, that's right, yes.
And we are going to be heading in which direction?
That way.
That way,
there is an excursion to a medieval castle.
Yep.
Ruins of.
Yep.
And then it's just a pleasant sort of countryside stroll. We come back then by the church.
Yep.
Then to the pub.
Brilliant. But we are going to have a little look at something over there.
Yeah, because Brockham's very famous for its bonfires every November, and they're building the bonfire at the moment, which is fantastic.
Yeah,
so we're going to have a quick look at that before we head off.
Excellent, brilliant. So who have we got here today? We've got, where are we? We've got Cynthia here, we've got Angela, we've got Steve, we've got Richard, Jay and Lynn, and down there is little Kai.
Kai. So
we're going to be heading off, but are we going to have a look at this bonfire first?
Look at the bonfire.
Shall we have a look at the bonfire up by the church first? Let's head up this way. My gosh, I didn't realise it was that.
Oh, it's huge, mate. I've never been here. I'm not really into bonfires, but
no, I'm not. Goodness me! As we're walking up towards the bonfire, we're actually walking directly into the sun, which really isn't helping very much. But this bonfire is absolutely huge. Lots and lots of volunteers working on it. Just look at this. Isn't that amazing? Gosh, the size of that. And this is a great setting as well, because it's right by the church, and it's a huge green area. And as I think Mark said it just now, it's one of the biggest bonfires in the south of England. Amazing. Yeah. Cynthia's just spotted these old tractors. This one's called Barbara. Throwing all the bins down. Gosh!
Even the kids are helping out.
That's brilliant, isn't it? Lovely. I'm not sure if this camera's going to pick this up or not, but just above the track now, we've got a buzzard swooping around. He's just using the thermals to move in the air. That's amazing. Just look at that. If that picks that up, I hope so. It's not very often you see them just hovering above us. When you're on a walk, they try and disappear. But this one is really just using the thermals, the wind, the breeze, just to hover around there. It's fantastic. We're walking along through here, which is rather lovely. Except that you've got acorns dropping. One did crack me on the head just now, which was nasty. And I think I heard Jay and Mark say that this is an old coach path or track. Not 100% sure about that, but it's beautiful. The only thing we've got to be aware of is cyclists coming past. Walkers aren't a problem, but we've already had half a dozen cyclists, I think, go by, and I think we've got some more coming behind us a bit further back down the track. But this is lovely, beautiful. Oh, good. Let's just get a quick shot of the fairway there. Unfortunately, Steve and I are not out there. Sorry. Hello, somebody's attacking each other here.
That might be a 150-yard marker.
Just over here we've got Brockham Golf Course, which looks absolutely lovely.
The white cliffs up there are Bletchworth Quarry, which the BBC used a lot in the 70s and 80s for locations.
Right.
So it's very famous if you're a Doctor Who fan. Hello. The 1975 classic Genesis of the Daleks was filmed with exteriors was filmed up at the Betchworth Quarry.
What's the big white house at the top? Do you know?
That's a big white house, but
no,
I don't know. I've seen it so many times, but I don't know who it belongs to. Someone very rich.
That's what we thought.
I mean, imagine the views.
That's what
Yeah.
Deep Dean Trail.
We've just come onto the Deep Dean Trail, and we're heading, I think, towards, is it Bletchworth? Betchworth Castle, which is a ruins. And we've got Mark and Jay up front there. They're talking about National Trust and how much they're ruining some areas. So we've got, hopefully everybody's behind us. We've got, who have we left behind? Dean and Richard, are they there? Oh yeah, they come, yeah. Right by the golf course again. The wind's really getting up now. We've just come along a little track back there, and we've got these trees here which have all been blown over by the wind, but as I've mentioned in other videos before, the tree is still alive. So this is a beech tree which is just above me. Let me show you up into the canopy of the tree. Now the root ball, let me just show you this. The root ball is there, so the trunk is there and it runs all the way along here. Let me try and get through these branches for you, and it just continues right along. So whereas the tree would be vertical, this is horizontal, and here it comes. Look, it's still coming all the way along, and the end of the tree is just here. And there's the group, and we're right up by the castle now, by the ruins. And here we are, we've arrived at Bletchworth Castle.
Betchworth, yeah.
Oh, hang on, Betchworth. I asked Steve that just now, and he corrected me. There we go.
Here back in the summer, actually had a walk around inside, so I'm not really too much about the castle. That video will be linked below. But these people haven't seen it before, so you know, there's an information board here, guys. It's all part of the Deep Dean estate as well.
Some renovation.
I don't think it's too far gone. It's really too far gone. But they are doing little bits of work.
Supposed to stop the rest of it going down to that.
They're taking it.
But here we are,
There's more to
Betchworth Castle. But I believe someone said that somebody bought this for £1.
£1, 2008, yeah.
2008, yeah. And is he going to do anything with it?
Well, there is a little bit of renovation going on, but it's not. Look at it.
Yeah.
What can you do? I think they're just making it more sturdy.
Yeah. I reckon a couple of weekends you could bring that back to something, couldn't you? Liverpool?
Nice little project here.
Yeah, couldn't we, mate? Some lovely stonework in there, actually. You can see the fireplace up there. Fantastic, isn't it? So we've just come round that way on that path. Mark's leading us round here. We've got the wall of the castle just to my right hand side, and then the castle is up above us here. It's the castle just here. You can see the clear openings where the windows used to be, just behind the trees there. Huge hole in the gap in the wall there, but you can clearly see fireplaces. Fireplace up the top just there, and then there's another one there, and you can see just up there where the, let me just see if I can point them out to you. just there, along there, that's where the timbers for the floor would have been, stretching right across.
It's amazing that it's been left to go to state, isn't it?
I think there was a period
Here we go.
where it was just left.
This side of the estate of the castle before 1691, the tower probably dates 1448, the remainder above about 1570 to 1580. And just here you've got an arch of brickwork, and I always love to see an arch of brickwork. Amazing how it stays up just there. Why an arch just there, I don't know, but here we are. It says this is where we are, just by this archway. End of the tall ruin, and still stands this bit. This side of the castle before 1691, when the ends were demolished. The tower probably dates 1448, remains same as before, 1570, 1580. And the castle continues along here.
That's a big one, isn't it?
That is a big one. Well, Mark's just brought us up this footpath, and I just noticed just here this sweet chestnut tree, and I don't know the girth of that tree. Well, I wouldn't like to guess really.
Yeah, it's hard to.
That's, I don't know, 20 feet?
Yeah.
20, 25 feet girth on that?
Yes, yeah.
But the branches, look at the trunk coming up there, it's just huge. This tree looks as if it has been pollarded at one time.
Say sure, Darwin.
And that's up into the canopy of the tree. But that is huge, absolutely huge. It reminds me of the ones on in Esbourne, or as some people call it, Easebourne.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a very good point, actually. You just raised there, Kevin. People get so upset when you mispronounce their village, or if you've never been to that village before and you've never heard it pronounced and it's got an odd spelling.
Yeah.
Sorry if we get it wrong occasionally,
I know.
but everyone really starts crying about it.
They
It's
do.
pronounced it.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they do that, but it's strange.
Yeah, very strange.
But yeah, along the through part of Esbourne on the 272 heading towards Petworth from.
I was down there, last weekend.
Yeah, yeah. And there's a bit called, I think it's called the Race, and it's the opposite side of the road to where all the polo fields are. But along that long, very long straight of woodland it's what do they call it? An avenue of sweet chestnut trees either side, and they are all the size of that one back there, and they're just massive, huge things.
We've got a 300-year-old horse chestnut in our back garden.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Not as big as that, but it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Still alive, still does its thing. You know?
Brilliant. So do you play a lot of conkers?
I don't know.
No. Health and safety,
Health
Mark.
and safety at work.
That's it.
Oh yeah, is that true? You can't do conker games anymore?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah.
State.
They've banned it in schools because of health and safety, because it children hurting their knuckles and possibly bits flying into their eyes.
Oh, yeah, I can get that a little bit.
Yeah.
I used to fall out of trees when I was a kid. You'd come, go home.
Exactly.
Mum, lick her, and
That's
wipe
it.
down,
Yeah.
off you go again.
But there we go. Just ventured up to this stump. There's a woodpecker hole,
Some fungi.
and just up there some really strange looking fungi.
Interesting.
But this is again an old sweet chestnut tree. And you can see sweet chestnut dotted around all over the place. But this is rather a lovely little area with all the different trees. Sweet chestnut, beech, holly. What else we got here? All sorts of stuff up through here. It's amazing. Is that coming on? Yeah, we've just come along this road. And I think it was called Lady Brook Road or something. So we've come down now and we're coming down here. And we're going to turn left just here. Going down past Park Farm. Cool, look at this. How'd the other half live? Beautiful. That's stunning. Beautiful, beautiful tree. Stunning, absolutely beautiful. The autumn leaves are coming out now. Well, the autumn colours, I should say. Just look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, we've got some cows in the field just here. We've got to go up this track just to my right hand side. And we've got these old barns that have literally been flattened by the looks of it and then rebuilt completely. And it's, I would say, going to be one big house there. Possibly the building on the left hand side is going to be a garage. But that's a huge development. I'm sure Mark's on the instructions he's got that there were old barns there. So we're walking up this track. You could probably hear the little bit of breeze that we've got. But it's not affecting the temperature at all. It's lovely. It's a lovely, comfortable, I don't know, 15, 16 degrees. And away up here in the distance on the other side of this field, looks like sweet corn over there. But the views are just stunning. Just look at this back here, look. Well, we're still walking along. We're actually walking along this farm, this road or track that goes to this farm back here. Lynn's back there, she's doing some filming. So we're coming up through here. We've got fields either side of us. We've got telephone cables, I think they are, above us. But we've got some very nervous people of cows. Mark and Cynthia and Jay, very nervous of cows. And we've got these cattle here. They're young cattle. And they're literally right at the side of the track with just a single wire keeping them in that field. But it is supposedly an electrified fence. But I'm not going to touch it, just to give you an idea. I don't want to do a Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's very unusual. But they're very sort of, very docile, very timid, aren't they? Yep. Yeah. You always think, why? The flies love them, don't they? But, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did you? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Got lovely shadows on the water from the sun coming through the trees. And you head down through here under this bridge, and we're now back in Brockham. So this is where we turned off earlier on. So this is the bridge we walked over, and we went up that way earlier on. Yeah. And here we are, we're back in Brockham. Back onto the green. Still work going on the bonfire. And people out enjoying the sunshine that we've got. Let me just pan round so you can see the views from where I am. Well, there's a well. Yeah, it's an old well.
No. Just
Here we are. Site of the old well.
The old well.
This wellhead has been restored by Brockham Parish Council and Mole Valley District Council to commemorate Her Majesty the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, June 2012. And it's called the Brockham Memorial Pump. Oak posts and railings refurbished by Brockham Bonfire Boys and Girls, 2017. Rather lovely as well. Okay.
It's only the photo for my thumbnail.
We need Andrew North.
I'm squinting.
I'm squinting.
Yeah. We finished our walk around Brockham. Well, it's Brockham Circular Walk.
Brockham and Betchworth.
Betchworth.
By
And
Betchworth Castle.
organised by that man there, Mr. Mark English.
You.
The fame of YouTube, Instagram.
All that stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff. All those social media things. So we're all here. We're by the pump head of the old well in Brockham. So we've got, hang on, we've got Richard, we've got Lynn, we've got Cynthia, we've got Jay, we've got Angela, we've got Steve, and we've got Mark English, and there's me. And we'll all be saying bye-bye, and we'll see you on the next Kevins Rambles walk. Bye-bye for now.
Cheers, bye-bye.
Oh, that's perfect.
If you've enjoyed this video on Kevins Rambles YouTube channel, why not give him a subscribe and a like and comment on his videos? It'd be very much appreciated.